Darius' ultimate being stolen, but you're not scared of the laning phase. And we finally have our second Darius player. Where's the shot calling coming from? Seeing Dread up top lane. Thing to consider, very easy to execute team comp from Afrika, which might benefit a young lineup.
Well, this could also benefit Afrika as well, as Nogari's trying to get out. Good flash, but can he get the knock-up? Doesn't happen. Dread is going to miss it, but it doesn't matter. Just spins around and cuts his head off.
And this could be the start of a lot of pain in the top side. The E team probably has the most games of anyone in this lineup. An insane thing to consider. Trying to return to this top lane, not an EQ range right now. But Afrika have gone for easy to execute. And speaking of execution...
Yeah, we're going to get the knock-up this time as Keen comes on over. Crippling strikes there. Apprehend pulls him back. And Nogari, where are you going to go, mate? The Kingslayer ain't slaying any kings now. You're back in the death chamber once again.
And there's no tent up top lane for Canyon. He knows that if he gets ratios.
Whoa. Nuclear wants his health bar back as Hoyt's going to get the Devour, but got a very easy dragon coming in here. Bottom
his
side.
Teammates about what's happening, but can they do anything about it?
Well, Dread's just going to be able to grab this one as the hook is going to land. See you later, Silas. And Nogari's going to do Nogari things and continue being the only deaths on his team.
And Nogari did this in the cast. Super risky if they didn't know about backtimers. In this case, they do. They've swept out Vision. And against the run of play, they actually steal away a Drake.
It's a big steal as well. Taking
a good way to get a fight.
Yeah, Shelly's going to be here, and Ucal has the heroic entrance available. Won't actually have to use it. He's already here. Abyssal Voyage to come on over. Taunt doesn't find any joy as the Q is going to land, but the Gargoyle is not the target that they wanted as Nogari picks up the ult and throws in the heroic entrance there as well. Ucal immediately knocked up and has to flash to get out of the way, but Nogari has to go golden to keep himself alive. Dread diving on forward. There's the hero's entrance coming in for Afrika Freaks. This time it's Showmaker darting in and around this fight, and Ucal eventually does fall down. Dread gets the tribute, can make his way back in, but decides he doesn't want to as the Ashe is popping off and aiming. Cannot do enough. Nogari with the god-tier team fight.
Absolutely true, and also super well played by Showmaker to start.
Yeah, Nuclear actually
I was about to say, I believe he was, and he also has a big bounty of his own. His summoners are down, and Afrika like fighting. How hard we going?
Yeah,
it's pretty hard.
Going to come in, but Dread has to go golden in order to keep himself alive. That means that is going to be one of the ultimates not there. Now he's even dead as Keen in the front line, and that's not where he wants to be. Takes the Lantern in order to get out, and Ucal might just be the sacrificial lamb. Grabs one off the back end as the Catfish is going to bite the dust, but Afrika Freaks still running for the hills.
Exactly, another team fight when they're taking their own
round. I don't know how the Afrika Freaks, with a team comp like this, are failing when it comes to just the team fights. Their laning phase looked great, but it's the team fights that they've fallen over. That's just not.
Afrika Freaks cannot afford to lose even one more team fight. They push up here. He's Dread. He's almost dead already.
Dives on forward. The hero's entrance does eventually come on down, but they do have the grey health. They've got the Devour, and Nuclear will get played back, but is it actually creating enough distance? As Keen not going to get the ultimate, as Nuclear is able to flash out of the way and go golden. Now the gap is going to be closed here as Aiming still dancing around this fight, but Nogari picks up the kill on the Gargoyle. Damwon Gaming trying to get what they can as Keen's diving in there, but Aiming is still alive. Well, not for long, as there's the double distort, and Showmaker grabs that kill.
Showmaker was on the outside for a long time, but his team wasn't getting for Showmaker, so that's a pretty nice start. Here's an ult.
Yeah, Arrow's going to land on the Canyon, and he went for the Hex Drinker. He didn't go for the QSS, and he's just straight up dead. Nuclear just delivered that kill as Nogari wants to come in and continue this fight. Dread going to have his ultimate pulled away from him. Cataclysm available for Nogari, who is going to go golden because he has that Zhonya's still available to himself. Chains landed, and Ucal is once again hitting the death chamber.
And that Nuclear ultimate was on exactly the man he needed. Summoners up, no problem. All they need.
Yeah, 6,000 gold is now the lead, and the Baron has been started up. It is down very, very low, but Dread is going to pull his way forward. They do know that he's around here, and Keen is going to get over that well, but Dread just has no health, and Nogari's going to finish that one off. One of the chains isn't going to hit there, and the Baron, it falls, and Damwon Gaming
steal, or if it's a team fight steal, because remember, level 16, you get that first ult, you use it. We're not talking about much cooldown reduction. Required to have pretty low cooldowns. That's already Aiming.
Yeah, Aiming's got hit by another one, and Nuclear just picks it up. Jelly flies on forward, but that Fate's Call is not the Fate that you wanted. Flashes over the wall of the box and picks up the double, and now the Afrika Freaks are just flying towards a quadra kill for the Ashe. Dread gets onto the fountain, and Dumb1 Gaming say, if you're not going to give me the penta, then I'm just going to end the game.
Nuclear does his best Prey impression, brings back the frontline Ash, and it works so well.
Kane, what was that? We're looking for the quadruple. We don't get it. It's going to be Silas that denies that kill, and it's just a little flag that comes down from Prince Jarvan, and the Nexus explodes.
But it's not a little result for two teams short on confidence. Big win for Dumb1 Gaming in game number 1. And through an unlikely vessel, this was all about Nuclear on the Ash this game, killing the enemy